Hello there, Bradley from B-Rad TV here, and this is a bit of a return to the old school for me, sharing what I'm doing and what I'm working on and working through with a view to that somehow helping you or helping somebody out there. So it's September time. We've got left of the year, October, November, December, 3 months, quarter of the year. This year's flown by and I haven't achieved half the stuff that I wanted to, but it's not too late. We've still got, say, September time, over a quarter of the year left. We can end this year strong. And if you've watched my vlog that I'm putting up either before or after this, I'm going to be hitting the gym hard, following my old fitness book that I wrote that I'm not following, to really make up for, not mistakes, but to go into next year as strong as possible, physically and mentally. It would be so easy to write off the end of this year. I've done it in the past, maybe not on New Year as a deadline, but other times I think, I've only got this little bit of time left, I've only got this time left, I can't do anything with that. But say 3 months, that is not a little bit of time, that is a massive amount of time. And whether it be making up for not doing as much as you want, not achieving as much as you want, or maybe going to that next little level before the beginning of the new year to really set yourself up. And if you're in some sort of similar boat, if you can tell from what I'm saying about me, we can't beat ourselves up and focus on what we haven't done or the time you think you might have wasted or not spent wisely. That's just going to waste even more time. We haven't got time to waste now. We can use this massive 3 months, the end of this year, to really crush it. Maybe not go hell for leather and burn out before the end of the year or going into the new year, but lay a foundation that you can be happy with. There might not even be fitness for you. You might be working on a big creative thing. You might be setting up a business. You might be working on whatever. But get yourself a plan and think, okay, I have got these 3 months. Don't overshoot your goals and try and put too much on yourself. But look at what you could realistically do and achieve if you put in the time and effort and just do it. 3 months, that's a big amount of time. We can do a lot of damage to the fat on our bodies in that time. For me personally, the fitness thing is a big part of it. I'm going to be doing an 11-week sort of start to end, what can I do with my body in that time. Newspaper on day one, newspaper at the end, just to show you what can be done with your body in 11 weeks. People on the YouTube, you'll know that I've done this before, and it seems a bit silly, I'm doing it again, but here we go. I wanted a video, I set up a TikTok to raise awareness for my book, and I need to film a transformation on my little GoPro vertically for TikTok. So that was the big decider of why I wanted to do another transformation. So I've got that, which is going to be a lot of training, a lot of meal planning, meal prep, structuring, sleeping well, really getting into a heavy duty fitness and nutrition routine. Along with that, I've set up a TikTok, so I'm trying to create lots of little short videos for that. I'm getting back on the YouTube. I've got a list of videos I want to create for that. I've got my movie that I shot in the first lockdown. I'm still doing the backgrounds and the music for that 2 years later now, and that was meant to be a silly lockdown project. So you can see I've got a lot of stuff. This proofreading thing that's now taken years to do. I've got another book that I'm working on. So much stuff. And I'm not saying I'm just going to do everything. I'm prioritising and organising and seeing what I can realistically do. I just want to end the year strong and proud of myself. Just think about that. How do I want to feel on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? And people say, it's just another day and we've labelled time and it's meaningless. No, I think subconsciously it really is a big mental milestone, that New Year's Day, the end of the year, which at this point I'm going to be using to my advantage, and hopefully you can too. When it hits midnight, I'm going to think, well done, Bradley. You really pulled it out the bag in these last 3 months. You really set your mind to it. You really did it. That's how I want to feel going into the new year. Let's do this. Hang around on my channel and you'll see what I'm doing, where I'm going. Hopefully you can share in some of my energy, and I say insight, by that I mean my mistakes. So yeah, I'm sharing insight from my mistakes. Yeah, we've had 9 months of lazy wishy-washiness maybe. Let's have 3 months of crushing it. Build ourselves up, lay a foundation. Let's have a really good end of the year. End the year strong, it's not too late. Look after yourselves, take care, let's do this, and be rad.